So apparently, the biggest movie of this weekend, The Materialist, brings what we call materialism to like the forefront. It's all about like women marrying men to take half their money and run away with it or whatever. And it's supposed to be a love story, but it's like a Medea style love story. Like girl's gonna run off and take half the dude stuff. We're gonna end up watching this little preview to it or whatever. And we're gonna grind up this movie, and everybody has seen this movie. You had to see this movie this weekend. I feel sorry for you. So we're gonna play the Materialist. I'm gonna play the Materialist trailer. We're gonna make fun of it, and on top of that, I know you're gonna be like, "Oh, well, Lilo and Stitch did better. How to Train Your Dragon did better." Okay, I'm an adult. I'm not making fun of kid shows as being an adult. If you want to find some adults making fun of children entertainment, there's plenty of people online. This is YouTube, guys.
In the world of matchmaking,
this weekend, your client is getting
no one plays the game better than Lucy.
6'2", doctor, lawyer, banker.
I get along much better with girls in their 20s.
But love isn't part.
So she's out here getting played or whatever because she was playing dudes forever. Probably like one of them Black Widow type chicks, the girls that their husbands have untimely endings and they keep all the money. I don't feel like she's one of these chicks to take half. How do you guys feel?
Part of her equation.
I don't want to fight about money with my boyfriend.
Do you know how hard it is to make you happy?
Lucy M., the eternal bachelorette.
I'm gonna die alone. Or get a rich husband.
So you left your husband and now you're going to go get a rich husband? That just makes you like a weirdo. Like you're a weirdo. You're a weirdo. You're so materialistic. You're arguing with your husband about money and all that. That's why you're always going to be unhappy. Even if you find a man that's making all this money that you want, you're going to be upset because he don't have time for you.
You're the matchmaker. You must know a lot about love.
I know about dating. I'm probably not someone you want to date. Because the next person I date, I'm gonna marry.
Are you hitting on me?
She's out here trying to break his heart. She's going to break your heart, bro. She's going to break your heart. Just like the boyfriend, she just broke his heart. She's out here taking everybody's money. Like, she is the female Dr. Hitch. She is horrible.
This summer,
Definitely didn't expect to run into you.
You're the same as always.
I was hoping you'd say I was different.
So that's sad. So she cheating on him with a whole bunch of people. This is sad, yo. So this is a movie about like unloyalty and like how females are going to run around and mess with a whole bunch of dudes for money and have to settle down at the end.
Why?
Guess then I wouldn't be the guy that lost you.
from Academy Award nominated director Celine Song,
You make me feel valuable.
You are valuable.
comes a modern take.
Nah, she is not valuable. She is materialistic. She is just like extra baggage, extra burden, especially after she dumped you because you didn't have money. You weren't supposed to get money and go back to her. You're supposed to get money and get like 5 girls and just laugh at her in your sports car.
Take on what true love is really worth.
When you love someone, it'll be easy. No mess.
I'm gonna marry him, are you?
Well, if you loved him and it was going to be so easy, why didn't you marry him when he was broke? You had to wait until he had money to marry him. This is corny. This movie is trash. And if you like movies like this, you're a trash person.
Dakota Johnson, Chris Evans, and Pedro Pascal are materialists.
I have an amazing...
So they said they're materialists. Like, they're all at it for the money. This whole thing is a gimmick for money. I can applaud them for one thing that I'm not seeing in a lot of these new movies. They're using all the screen real estate. So we can tell this wasn't shot on a cheap Android phone, but probably like a cheap camera from like 20 years ago.
guy for you.
How tall?
5'11".
Is he actually 5'11" or is he 5'9" and is lying?
What's a couple inches?
She said, what's a couple inches? Okay. And it's looking like this is the end. This movie came out Friday. It's a horrible movie. If you like this movie, you're probably a horrible person. It's looking like it actually made money, though. A lot of new movies don't make money, but when you make a movie on like these old cameras and you got cameras out the Goodwill and everything, it's not hard to do. And you know what else is not hard to do? To stay loyal to people that have nothing. So if you're not loyal when they have nothing, you don't deserve it when they have everything. So I'm giving this materialist movie an F. This movie is horrible. And if you support this movie, you're horrible. Don't take your family to see this movie. Don't take your kids. Don't take your wife to see this movie, because your wife will probably leave you, and she's going to go mess with a whole bunch of dudes that got money, and then she's going to come back as soon as you got money, expect you to take her back. Don't give her false expectations. Don't set her up for false hope. And don't watch this movie. And if you do watch the movie, make sure you leave a solid review for it like I'm doing. See you guys around next time. Peace.